Okay, so we are here at Garden State Rocks. It's a local climbing gym about 10 minutes from my house, and I'm doing a private lesson with my new friend Noah. I'm going to do a full spectrum analysis and feedback today so that I can give him the most valuable information in about 5 different main categories. Strong. Come on. Come on. Oh. Yeah, buddy. That thing's sloped for sure.
Yeah. Right when I touched that, I was like, this is going to be a problem.
You went for the back flag, and the back flag was to really do what?
Get that balance and like just so I could like be low, and not be like too high on the sloper, and just like hang on it and just match before moving over. Just to, like kind of get the hips in a better spot.
Try to think about what was the back flag actually doing?
I feel like it was trying to pull my weight in line with the sloper, so it's like more underneath it.
So it's pulling you underneath,
yeah,
by taking all of this body that would be hanging out in space under, and then when you were going to match, therefore be something that could swing.
Yeah.
And it was trying to tuck you into the foot, right? Pull your hips into the foot to anchor you there.
Yeah.
But you noticed, it's a Gaston. The further I go right, when I do that, I'm gonna still get pulled out. Then maybe that back flag, which possibly could still work, isn't the best choice to accomplish the job that you want. And that's your job now, is to figure out what else can I do to accomplish that same job.
Maybe a foot swap and then just smear the right on that wall. So my hips will be where I want it to be, and I can use the right foot more as an active counter pressure.
I love it. Sometimes you get to the point where it's like, I'm visualizing and I just don't know. I gotta try it.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, Noah, come on. Sick, dude.
I didn't have that toe drive through the foot.
Yup. You knew you needed to go underneath. So when you swapped your feet, instead of being like this, when you went to match and you had that right leg flagged, you opened the hip a bit, which took your weight and went and tilted you under. So if you do the same exact thing, but you know you want to go under, and you want to get locked up that way, open your hip and then make your leg active and push this way, and do that as you're also squeezing into the wall. Now you create we're not just looking at the hold, we're looking at the feature here. This whole thing becomes a hold. So you can actually change this into almost like a tweeze or a clamp. That's gonna be sick. Yes, dude, come on, keep that tension through that leg. Oh. You do hate these holds.
Yeah, that's why I hate them.
There's another reason I hate them. Dry fire.
Yeah.
Another really helpful cue. You accomplished, you kept the tension, and then this move that's now louder, right? It's like I'm in more duress. I've left a good, comfortable hold. I'm on the worst hold. So there's a lot of noise in my head saying, oh God, I'm losing this thing. I don't have stability, I'm shaking. Stop the noise. You need to create something stronger to anchor that thought to. And maybe think about that foot and say, okay, I'm locked down into it, and I'm going to create something that I can almost remember and connect to that foothold and that sensation of squeezing. And the most appropriate thing to do that with is your breath. So before you go, I would bottle it and do a pressure breath. So it's purse the lips and just a little bit escape, but that's your connector. It's when I get here and I reach, I bottle and squeeze, and the arm moves. The arm isn't something that you're like, and then I move my arm. It's just the arm moves.
Okay.
Just breathe it out, dude. Nice, Noah. Tight. Come on. Deep breath. Come on. Good. Nice, dude. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Let's go, dude. Sick. All right. That was amazing.
Yeah, the breath really helped, because then That's all I was thinking about.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's it. It was amazing. But we'll keep moving. Let's get on that. I want to see you on some techie vert. I want to get you on some slab.
I mean, I'll give it one try and then.
The green?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
just one try.
Yeah, you go for it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Noah. Come on. Oh! All right, and we're on green. That was savage, bro. So you went up. All that happened was it was kind of like the noise. It was like, this foot sucks. This, like, I'm going to this tiny little chip. And of course on slab, it's always stop thinking about these. Don't think about these at all. Think about this. Think about this. Get flat. This and this, these are good.
Yeah.
That is everything. That little toe. And the way that you step on that, the way that you send force into it, feeling where your big toe, the very bottom of that tip, shoots force. Do I want to be on the top of that point? Do I want to actually come over it like this? Do I want to stay over here and keep my foot like this? Or do I drop the heel and stack my hips over it, but make sure that I'm sending force into it? This is another good one. Think about why the setter chose the hold that they chose. Why is the start hold accompanied by only one foot that is not highly desirable to switch feet on and is to the left? Yes, come on. Nice, Noah. That body over that left foot. Oh!
I needed to stand up on that left foot more before doing the hand flip. Because it was like that little extra jolt. Ended up pushing me back instead of up.
Yep. You're stepping on it, right? And you've got this big old foot in the shoe. And you're stepping on it like this. So when you placed it, you set it up so it could help for this initial move. But then as you moved up, it was no longer placed to support the next move. Mm-hmm. So you want to preemptively set up this foot on that first move so that it'll work for the first and the second. Place it, dig, feel it, push. When you're up like this now, okay, good. Now turn it. Nice, good placement. Nice, Noah. Good, good, come on. Come on. Yes, oh.
I wasn't squeezing the button. I was like thinking about the hands and the back being tall, but I was just like tall out here.
Yeah. You knew it immediately when you came off, which is highly valuable.
Yeah.
Better than coming off again and being like, what the heck am I doing? Being aware is basically the try before doing it properly. All right, you got this one more?
Yeah.
One more try? Come on. I got more lessons. Nice, Noah. Nice, dude. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Get that foot up. Come on.
No.
Oh.
I thought I was home free. I should have locked up on the right a little more.
The mobility. Well, let's do a little experiment. Let's get it to the point where it can. Want to do this?
All right.
This is what I used to do during comps. Ready? First one is going to be just dynamic. Bring it up. And then we're going to do, after 10 of those, you're going to just pull this foot up as high as you can. Push down. 2, 3,
Like an isometric.
4, 5, and then pull it up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, even higher. Pull it up, harder, 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 come on. And then we're just gonna go down and you're gonna keep the chest up and you're gonna lift this back leg off the ground and lunge into it and trying to go deeper and deeper, but just focusing on relaxing this muscle. What you're gonna do is from here, try to lift it up actively with your leg. All right, good stuff, you're good. 30 seconds is good. Come on. Beautiful. Let's go, dude. Push that hand. Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
Woo. All right, we know a huge opportunity for your climbing.
Flexibility.
Yeah, dude, you'll get so much out of it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It means that you are as great as you are with this thing that can still come up so high, and will.
Do it while watching TV.
Yeah, it's easy. The Orange 5 without the arete is more like a V, I'm not telling, but it's not 5. It might be harder, it might be easier, it's definitely harder. Oh. Damn. I did not think you were gonna pull on like that and actually go anywhere.
Really?
That was impressive.
Are you supposed to hold it like
That is not
like
how
this?
Well,
I see chalk everywhere, but
yeah. That's not how I start that thing, but that was strong. Let's go. Good. Let's go, Noah, come on. Nice, dude. Beautiful. Okay.
Where's the other foot? Oh no.
That was amazing, dude. That's it. All right, you're on this guy. There might have been some freedom on this thing to be had.
Yeah.
And you asked for where's the other foot. It's right here.
Yeah.
But you were already on this one.
Yeah, so I was looking for that one. I was like, I can't see it, but I should just done something on here to get the foot there.
Yeah, the old matchy poo. Now, as you're reaching up for this, don't let this turn the knee in, because that's gonna, when you reach, you're gonna push yourself out. Feel that foot you're on and relax. Nice.
Oh wait.
Nice, Noah, come on. Find the position. Get that right hip flat.
It's like the left hand's a sloper, so once I'm that high, that's why I came back down and switched the feet, but I was like, then it makes it hard to generate from there.
You're on this foothold like this. So this foot has some pretty high profile. So if I have a big hold like this, that sticks off of the wall, if I'm up here, right, this brush when I let go of it, but if I move my foot off of the wall like this, now this brush is leaning in. It's just like if I'm like this, I'm up against the wall like this, and I get pushed, I'm tilting back. But if I move my feet back away from the wall, now I'm leaning in, I'm gonna fall back in. The other thing is, we are so extended that when I'm like this, I don't have a lot of mobility, right? I can't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at that next hold and say, I know I could grab it, but it might screw me for the next couple moves.
Yeah.
One, you can go basically handless, or take this hand.
Yeah, I was thinking handless with the foot backs, and I'm like leaning into the wall anyways.
Yeah.
The hand up there is only to pull me in, but if the foot's back, I'm already going in, so I could go handless.
Working backwards on slab to go forwards is basically like recycling when you've gone past like a pinch like this in a climb and you need to go again, so you flip it, except on slab, it doesn't really cost a lot of energy to go backwards.
Yeah.
You know, you're on your feet.
Oh no!
Seem promising or not?
It seems promising. It was like trying to figure out how to use the left hand now to like add a little bit of stability when I'm trying to bring the right foot up. But that felt good putting the foot out, because then you get more space to lean in.
Want to see a cool trick?
Yeah.
Bring your foot up to this brush. Don't move where you are. Hard, right?
Yeah.
Can't get it up there? I'm not gonna change the height of this brush at all, okay? I'm just gonna move it over here. Now get your foot up to the brush. Why?
Your hips are further away from it, so it's like easier to get the foot over there.
If you're ever on slab and you do a move and you go you're gonna start coming off like this.
Yeah.
Everyone says hips, get your hips in. Sure, but it's your face and everything up top, your arms, your shoulders, that will peel you back and off. You can actually be like this on the wall with your hips off. See this? Now watch the difference. So I'm here, I'm on the wall, but if I go, I come off.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Good. Yep, find that position now. Yep, find the flat. Get that face on.
Oh, no, no.
Oh.
Oh.
It's all good.
I was thinking about the hand more than the face.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
You literally just heard me say it. So you don't have any physical experience with it. It's hard to do that. Assimilating things that quickly is really tricky, especially if you've never really heard it before. We're gonna do this blue 7 so I can see his footwork and the way that he can control and apply force through feet, but also maintain power through a longer boulder. I'm gonna give you unlimited amount of time for this. Okay? I want you to climb this boulder in your head, on the ground.
Okay.
Visualize it to the deepest level possible, feeling all the details, watching yourself climb it, feeling yourself climb it, feeling every position, how hard it's actually gonna feel, feeling all of those small details that we would eventually end up talking about, your breath, the tension through the feet, the squeezing, that active flag, all those things that are gonna be the difference makers.
Yeah.
Do them here now. Make this look like your 20th attempt when it's really your first time pulling on. Be patient. Only go when you know the time is right.
Oh my gosh.
That was about as anticlimactic as it gets. That's all good. You know how many times I've been at a nationals for rope and the last kid comes out and everyone's so psyched, here we go, oh my God, this is gonna be sick, and his foot slips the first move and that's it. Comp over. It's the most important thing to do after a bad attempt. Stop thinking about it. Take in the information that you need, get rid of everything else. Nice, dude, strong.
Oh, no.
That's good. So what was different when you got on the wall than what you visualized?
How big the move was gonna be out to that right hand. Like I wanted to get the bicycle, but then like the stretched out tension started to come in, and I wasn't thinking about that in my visualization.
Okay, how long have you been climbing?
Like 4 or 5 years?
That muscle's been worked, but it's still very weak. Let's go, dude. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Yeah, boy, come on. How sick is that sequence?
It is.
Dude, that was amazing. All right, reflect.
I don't think I had to bring the left hand back down.
Perfect, yep. And then you also have the option of going boom, boom, or going boom, jug.
And then jump out.
Jug, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Come on. Good, dude. Come on, get it right. Come on. Push on that right leg. Push. Come on. Oh. Maybe try just that move.
Which one? Just from the bicycle?
Because you're trying to take this and you're trying to turn that bicycle into a pushing foot only, releasing that left toe hook. So when you're about to take it off, you want to take your weight, which is down underneath, and before you do that, bring it up to get some push down.
Yeah.
And take that weight and take it from the left leg, reliant, right? Put it on the right leg, so you can release it, and also use that drive to push you up into the left hand. Important to get the hips up and over, pushing down in that foot. That's it, good. Hips up and in, good. Push on that left toe. Push, push, push. That's it. Yup. Doesn't need to be a huge wham. It can just, I'm here, got this foot on. Just a quick tighten up everything as I go and just don't change my position too much. All you're focused on is going lock everything else and just tighten so this hand can move freely. Come on. Yes, dude. Yes, dude. Oh, that was sick. That was it.
Yeah.
All I want you to focus on is when you hit this thing, straighten this out, just tighten the glute. Just focus on going as hard as you can. That's it. Just the left leg pushing. Why don't you just go for that move? I'm gonna power spot you through it just to show you you have the length.
Okay.
And then
should I keep my right foot on or just left?
Just keep both on.
Okay.
Really pushing that. Place it, screw it in. Screw that big toe in. There it is, there it is. Push on that left leg. Push, 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 push. Woo! Okay, so we found another huge opportunity for you. Is when you place a toe, screwing it in there, because I've seen the way that you're placing this foot is just push like this, so you're not allowing that toe to go in and feel and grind into that little detail, which is not allowing you to feel the control, which is disabling the whole leg to do the confident movement of tightening and exerting force into this thing.
Okay.
You have the strength, you just gotta know how to ignite it.
Okay.
Focus on the leg and the lower back, connecting to the upper back. Come on, push, push, push. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, dude. Come on.
Wow. And then it's like not just rubbing it in, but like making sure the big toe is just pressing in like before we were saying.
Yeah, dude.
So I focus on that big toe and it's like, just feel everything else just start lighting up a little bit.
Dude, that was sick. That foot, I thought it was gonna stay the whole time, but it stayed for the whole impact. You interested in Cordo stuff or not?
I am. I dabble in the dark arts.
Okay. Well, we got this purple. You fly full force into the sidewall. That one's fun. Yeah, I might give you a modified Burge. Purple, volume, this foot, pink, orange. I'm gonna give you this hold, and then you have pink as a foot, and that down climbing jug's your finish.
Okay.
I'm just gonna yeet myself at this like an idiot real fast just to see what the deal is. Okay. Okay. Just as cool as I thought it was gonna be. That was sick. Old dog's still got a few tricks.
Focusing too much on the hand, so I'm like,
Yeah.
instead of going into the wall.
Hands are obvious, right? Every time you get on the climb, hands are obvious. Everything else. The speed when you go, the speed of that to come in is gonna carry everything else with it. So anytime you do a coordination move, I'm sure you saw when I just did that throw, I knew where the hand was. I knew that if I'm looking at that and thinking about that, and I don't get my hips in, I'm gonna lessen the amount of time that I have to hit it, because if I come out, right, and I jump, and my hips get to here as their closest point, I'm gonna start coming back instantly. But if I do the same thing, but I go, boom, I have all that time that my hips are coming in for that distance that I didn't get before, and then I have all that time that I'm starting to come out to that distance I didn't have before.
Yeah.
Stand all the way straight up. Way better. Okay. That's it, that's it. Oh, that's next try production right there. What if instead of here, so instead of going, you go.
Okay.
So now you land in the final position at your closest. Let's go.
I don't know how you did this.
You got this one. Just focus on standing up. Up and flat into that wall.
I thought it would just be right there.
That was it. You had it, you just had to commit. Moves like this, when you've got commitment or you have to think about something where you're like, okay, I've got to go there, I got to swing, I got to jump that leg, and I got to push the hips in, and I got to I like to always in my mind just go like, all right, so I'm just doing it. Like it's just, you change the attitude of, I've got to do this, I got to do that. I think it's just, all right, here we go. Going to there, shooting my hips over that foot. Everything else is gonna happen. I will all the times in comps, like when I have, it's usually like one of those moves where you just like have to trust and do the fall, kind of like what you did. And I just literally go like, all right, whatever. It's like I do this all day. It's like, and you just, it happens. Looking clean, dude. All right, take that time. It's gonna be sick, dude. Let's go.
Oh wait.
I want to use this power and momentum from down here to jump off this now, to land on this with momentum, bringing me up and in. Otherwise, if I don't, I'm gonna have that momentum stop, and then where do I go? Like the next attempt, you could literally do this, dude. Just jump off.
Okay.
What did you do successfully? The key part of the climb, you just jumped.
Yeah.
You didn't need to commit to anything else? Because what I just said, you know, like relaxing. Sometimes you can't if you're already so worked up about it.
Yeah, so breaking it down, make it more relaxed. Okay.
Yep. Oh. Your head was at the hold. I swear, if we watch that video, here's the hold, here's your hair. Dude.
That feels really cool.
That was so sick. So you're gonna send this to send us off. I know it. It's gonna be sick as hell. Cleaner and cleaner. Oh, let's go. Yes, dude. What a way to end it.
Yeah.
That was amazing, man.
Thank you.
Sick combo.
That's a cool move.
Yeah. It's a good little made up. I usually do lessons where it's exclusively made up climbs to get the thing that I really want to get. And it's always so cool when somebody is psyched to try them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get a lesson with someone, they're like, I kind of want to like get on everything else, but it's clear someone's down to learn.
Oh yeah, I'm down for whatever, because it's like, you're the guy with the knowledge.
Oh yeah, man. You're the guy with the skills, dude. This was sick.
Thank you.